All 5 targets would do AoE attacks at the same time. Sounds like a great fight. That sounds terrible. Monster, this is... Julianne, what's wrong? It was the blood of a monster such as this that I took inside my body. In order to see my kingdom restored, in order to live on, I broke even the gravest taboo. I was left with no choice but to do so, because of my own immaturity, my own weakness. That is what the face of this monster forces me to remember. But you ain't gotta remember it anymore, do you? He's right, Julianne. You have to overcome it. We all know that. Setsuna. Come on, forget all that. It's in the past now. Please, everyone, lend me your strength. I remember this boss now. I don't like this boss. I do not like this boss. Oh, he has so much HP. Wow. Revived at 1 HP. Let's see what a flare will do. 500? That's probably better. Can we wait? We can probably wait. Julianne does a lot of damage. Oh, I kept forgetting to use food. Whoops. I regret having broken taboo in order to live on. If I had not done so, I would not be standing here now. Exactly, and you wouldn't have met all of us. Alrighty, I used my good food, so I guess we're gonna go with that one. You have this one. I think we just rock with what we got. Everybody's at full HP, everything. we are, finally. That's strange, my body won't stop shaking. I too. The sheer scale of this magical energy must be making our bodies tremble of their own accord. Yeah, me too. To be honest, I feel like my shadow's about to make a run for it. Ender. Don't any of you die. I like you, Ender. You ain't a bad guy after all. Oh, I didn't have any other options, or else I would have probably chosen. There are still so many things I want to do. I'm not kicking the bucket now. Vile foe, nemesis of my kingdom, destroyer of my homeland. Find the true meaning behind those tears. That is why I'm here. Looks like it's finally time. For the sake of all those who gave their lives as sacrifices, we must put an end to this. Darn right, let's do this. Come on, bring it on. As long as it's not the bring it on all or nothing. Yeah, it's only the first bring it on. I'm to finally put an end to this nightmare. Let's give this battle everything we've got. You don't need to tell me that, old man. For the future of this world, I cannot die here. Ender, I'm counting on you. Yoshi.
戦いはこれから。
頼もしいね。
Try flare first.
沈みにしちゃ
We
うか
want
ら
to see
ね。
what the momentum does. Okay.
やるぞ。ここで終わるわけにはいかない。せい。
はい。や。
How much magma's gonna do? That's more than 600.
ダメかも。
よし。
It's definitely worth it to use that.
行くぞ。よし。
いくよ。
And how much is
我らの
this?
連携を解くとみよ。
700? Okay.
ここで終わるわけにはいかない。やるぞ。
いくよ。
好きで。力を貸すとしよう。せい。
Oops.
えい。
Do?
よし。行くぞ。好きで。力を貸すとしよう。
You still... Man, you got rid of your debuff that fast?
せい。
これに耐えられるかな。
やるぞ。行くぞ。
もうダメかも。
ここで終わるわけにはいかない。せい。
や。
やるぞ。
はい。さあ。
ここで終わるわけにはいかない。は
や。
Miss.
やるぞ。行くぞ。
いくよ。もうダメかも。
Owie.
力を貸すとしよう。
I do 600, so... I do more than 600. This could potentially kill.
Yeah.
I think that's a kill.
Hi.
私もまだまだ鍛錬が足りないようだ。
There's no way that was it. What's wrong, Setsuna? You should be happy. We won. Very last moment. It was as if something was reaching out to me. What do you mean? Like a feeling of intense rage and of intense sorrow. And they were definitely human emotions. Turna? Long ago, long even before the Dark Samsara was created, all humans possessed powerful magical energy, but at some point their magical energy started to decline, and eventually it was almost gone completely. People around the world conducted research into how to prevent it from disappearing completely. Although most of them came up with nothing, one kingdom produced striking results. It was the kingdom that once stood here, the kingdom of Julian's ancestors. But the kingdom's researchers were a little too brilliant, and they went too far. They came up with a horrific way of maintaining a supply of magical energy, a method of extracting it from living beings. As a result, most beings that possessed magical energy were used in experiments. Terrible, I've never heard anything so selfish. And one day, an innocent youth who possessed immense magical energy arrived in the royal capital. He volunteered to help with their research in order to save the world from its predicament. Using Sprite Night, they amplified his magical energy and extracted it. Then they repeated the process over and over again. Then his magical energy began to amplify indefinitely and quickly spiraled out of their control. Unable to contain this vast, rampaging magical energy, the youth was destroyed. It became a mass of ever-growing energy. You don't mean that youth was that thing we defeated just now. So the hatred channeled into me through the monster blood was his hatred. The sorrow I felt came from my master's human feelings of sorrow. This can't be true. Time Judge used all of the Sprite Night she'd been researching in order to seal it away. Kingdom was destroyed, but the entire world narrowly avoided complete ruin. As a result, though, the Time Judge became unable to move from here. So in order to maintain her life force and magical energy, what did she do? She asked for sacrifices. In order to keep the creature sealed away and save the world from destruction, it was a very tough decision to make. So the root of all this was the greed of humans desperate to regain their magical energy. Because of that greed, my kingdom perished and the sacrificial rites became necessary. Humanity suffered at the hands of the monsters, and the world was unable to advance into the future. We continued to play out the past over and over again, stuck in a constant stalemate. What foolishness. What complete and utter foolishness. Well, it's over now. We have to look towards the future. That boss was a little too easy. That light just now, was that? The Dark Samsara is still alive. It's strange, I cannot sense its presence. You're not going to sense it, no matter how hard you try. No longer here, I mean no longer in this world. And surely there is no problem. No, there is a big problem. It's escaped to the past. It's planning on changing the flow of time. Escape to the past? What do you mean? Dark Samsara sent itself back in time. It managed to avoid the effects of time being wound back over and over again. It learned, it evolved. And there's no way for us to follow after it. None at all. The space-time Sprite Night disappeared along with the Time Judge. No way to go back to the past. This is the end. It's starting to collapse. The Dark Samsara gone, the space is vanishing. Aren't it? Ain't there some sort of way? We came so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Now the world shall fall into eternal darkness. Where did we go wrong? We did everything we could, and it still wasn't enough. The worst possible outcome. The end has begun. Traveling across time, how is it even possible? Looks like we're out of options. Can sense it. Disaster has begun. I'll see you there safely. I haven't forgotten. I remember our promise, Ender. But this isn't the time. Tell me something, Eterna. How did the Dark Samsara send itself back in time? The Time Judge's space-time sprite knight is gone, isn't it? Powerful or highly emotionally charged magic is said to leave behind a trail in space-time. Trail is a record of the magic used and also of its users' memories. Stays fixed in space. Time, being repeatedly wound back, must have left behind a very powerful trail of magical energy. Now the Dark Samsara has followed it back through time. Can't we follow it as well, then? No, not just anyone can sense it. Even I don't have any idea how to do that. Alright. Ender. Can you see them? See what? I never even thought twice about them before, either. These wavering rings of light in front of us. Seems we're the only ones who can see them. Rings of light? I mean, you can see it. You can see the trail of magical energy. These rings of light were there throughout our journey, as if guiding us on our way. Now I understand why. They're a record of all our journeys together. A record of our determination, of our steps towards the future. How many times did we repeat this journey? How many times did we fail? No matter what, we always ended up together again. Here we are, after all. That's because the rings of light always brought us together. No matter where you were, I could always sense everyone's presence. Ender. You and Ender have been able to see it all this time. Maybe you two really will be able to follow after him. Really. Trail is a record of magic used, and also of its users' memories. There's a trail here. It should be able to travel across time like the Dark Samsara did. It'll probably require an incredible amount of magical energy to do so. But I'll do it. I know I can do it. I'll send you back in time. I believe in you, Eterna. I'm ready. I've been ready all along. You were not ready. Ender, will you come with me? I was planning... I am not going alone. That was my plan all along. Thank you, Ender. It's like we're going to have to stake everything on these two. We need to hurry before all hope disappears. Giving all my remaining magical energy to you two. Chickening out now? I've been trying to chicken out this entire game. I was voting for killing Setsuna the moment we saw her. Don't blame this one out on me. I'm sorry to be burdening you with this load right at the very end. You must return no matter what. Please go. Meant chickening out from the defiant responses? Oh. Well, there's no way I'm going by myself. If the boss had like 6,000 HP, I'd probably get maybe like 5 attack-ins for the entire fight. And every other turn would just be me healing. Go to him. I'm going to use every last ounce of my magical energy. And we're going to send Endir and Setsuna into the past. How do y'all know how to do this? Ender, take care of Setsuna. Can't they just step into the ring as well? They can't see it, but why would that not make it work for them? I was kind of wondering the same thing, like, why can't everybody just go? Setsuna, Ender. Proud to have spent my final journey together with the two of you. Maybe if you could go alone, they would give all the power to you and kill the last boss with one shot? Ah, I didn't think of that. That would have been pretty amazing. Like, no, I got this. This is Nive Island, or Nive Island. Yes, I remember it so well. Okay. Gotta give you some stuff. Play dead, I got. Some evasion. Yeah, alpha deer. Where'd you come from? You weren't on that last ship, were you? Alright, but we're getting ready to open. Run the place you see, dream of a pub. I can't even do any last minute Sprite night buying. Life is hard. Welcome, traveler. I am Raishin. I live here in this village. Beautiful scenery, warm people. It's a wonderful place, this village. You stay as long as you like. Something the matter? No, nothing. You're not worried about the monsters, are you? So there's no need to fear. I shall protect everyone, even if it costs me my life. How unusual to see this many outsiders, though. Sorry, I saw a figure by the falling snow monument earlier, you see. I figured that. I came here to see if I can buy a Sprite Night, though. Because there's maybe like one or two things that I could buy for Setsuna. That might be useful. I think there was like a life too. That would be nice to have. It appears it is not my destiny. To gain such power. Hope there's no monsters here. I also have to remember how to go through this dungeon. If I remember correctly, there is a silver chest. On, like, I guess an elevated spot? I guess that was a different forest. Met the youth. Achievement from beyond oblivion. Ooh. You know, mean, have you returned to your human form? Human form. Emotions were channeled into someone else, and he cried. Why? Why can't you remember those feelings? Pride. It was a waste of time. Please, just a little more. It's been suffering all this time, just like the time judge. I cried. Help stop. Cried with anger, cried with hatred. I will. I will. Never forgive. Humans. Let's let him go. Defeating him is our destiny. Wants humans too, and he hasn't done anything wrong. He hasn't done anything wrong. He's only been the manifestation of everything bad that has happened in the world. They exploited his love and kindness. They used him. He has committed no sin, so why must we defeat him? Ender.
立ちはだかる者は滅するのみ。
僕は誰だった？
Who was I? Alright. I can deal with that damage.
ここで終わるわけにはいかない。やるぞ。
僕は
Should have gone alone.
怪物。
Am I a freak?
よし。
寂しい。
That's so sad.
やるぞ。
僕は愛されたい。
Want to be loved. Well,
甘
should have thought about that before you went after me.
い。よし。終わりだな。
I'm guessing that you could just like sit there and not fight this guy and not kill him and something good would probably happen, but you know, I vote for not letting evil bosses continue, whether they're, you know, good guys once in the past or they were exploited or whatever. You know, if they're the bad guys now, they're the bad guys now. Finish them off. All right. All right. Are you really you? Are you planning this all along? Yes, I'm sorry for not saying anything. I want to be close to him. I want to make up for all the time he's lost. He must have been so lonely, all alone like that. Ender. Please destroy my body. I shall fulfill my final duty as sacrifice. Ender, I'm glad I met you. Swing the sword. Do it! Been waiting for this moment since the very beginning of the game. Thank you. Wrong, Cap. I bet most people haven't noticed a thing. Noticed what? Knitter and the others, they did it. Reaper's been with us all of 5 seconds, and he acting like he part of the crew. All right, so I'm assuming this is wrapping things up, so I have to ask the question. What happens if you select don't swing? I would imagine most people out there chose not to swing the sword. They probably liked Setsuna. But those people forgot it was our mission from the start to kill her. Got to complete the mission. Now we can go back to Homeboy Slice and get paid. And then we can go back to our village and not be a disgrace. Things happened there. Axelrod is the main villain. Man, I would be a pretty powerful villain. Let me tell you. Not much could compete with me. Bring it on, goody two shoes. See what you got. Villain with plot armor? Well, you know, sometimes you gotta have a little bit of plot armor. Calls crazy.